In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to invite a contributor and assign the right access permissions in your settings. To get started, open your settings area and look for the permissions section. This is where you manage who can access your workspace and what they're allowed to do. If you're adding someone new to help manage tasks, content, or store operations, this is the place you'll use. Once you're in permissions, click Invite Contributor. This opens the invitation form where you can add the person you want to give access to. Take a moment here to make sure you're inviting the correct person, since permissions determine what they'll be able to view or change after they join. Next, enter the contributor's name and email address. Make sure the email is typed correctly, because that's where the invitation will be sent. If there is a typo, they may not receive the invite, and you may need to send it again. Using their full name can also make it easier to keep your team organized, especially if you're managing multiple contributors. After that, choose the level of access you want to give them. You can select an administrative role if the person needs broad control across the account, or choose a more specific role, such as administrator or store manager, depending on what responsibilities they'll have. This step is important because it helps you give each person the access they need without granting permissions that aren't necessary. As you make your selection, think carefully about the scope of their work. For example, if someone only needs to help with store-related tasks, a focused role may be more appropriate than full administrative access. Setting permissions thoughtfully helps keep your account secure and your workflow better organized. When everything looks correct, click Invite. This sends the invitation to the email address you entered. The contributor will then be able to accept the invite and access the account based on the role you assigned. Before you finish, it's always a good idea to quickly review the details one last time, especially the email address and access level. A small check now can save time later and help avoid permission issues.